Alright, so this week I published my project onto the Unity store, or I have it being checked published, and it should be published within the next few weeks. And so today I'm going to show you how I did that. So the first thing you want to do is go over to File, go down to Build Settings, and make sure you have this Android plugin installed. The next thing you want to do is change this to ASTC because that's what Unity prefers, and then just copy the rest of these so that they're all the same. Next, you want to go down to the bottom corner into player settings. Mine open up on the other screen, but you want to have this open. You want to have the Android one open. Scroll down, open up other settings. You're gonna want to scroll down to ARM v7 and ARM 64. You can select either one of these. This one, ARM v7 runs in 32-bit and ARM 64 runs in 64-bit. Oculus prefers 64, so I have mine running in. You're also gonna want to go down to install location and set it to automatic. So next, what you want to do is scroll to the bottom and go into publishing settings. So now we're going to create a key store manager. So what we want to do is go into the key store manager button, go up to key store and create new, and you can decide where you want to put it. And next thing you want to do is create a password or put your password in that you have for this, and then just fill out like the alias, password, all that stuff. You can set for how many years you want, and just fill out all this stuff. So once you create the key store manager, you're going to have to enter your password here, and then enter the same alias you put in for the key store manager and password in order to log into here. Next step is to close out of that and go over to Window and Package Manager. So now what we're doing is we're going to be adding the Oculus integration. And so you're going to change over to My Assets, go down to Oculus integration, and make sure it's imported. If it's not in here, then you're going to go over to the Asset Store and search Oculus integration and download that and import it into here and download it. And so when you import it, you only really need one file for this. So instead of having to download, I think, thousands of files, you only have to import one file. So what you can do is just keep closing them all the way down until you get to VR. Then you want to go down to into the editor and click on the Android Manifest OVR submission. And so that's the only file you really need to import. So next you click import. And then once it's imported, you're going to go into your assets, go over to Oculus, over to VR, and then into editor. And then you'll see you have your Android Manifest right here. And so now next thing we're going to do is adjust some things inside of it. So when you open it up, you should see at the very bottom that there is in other application. You should see users permission Android name equals Android permission dot internet dot record audio dot microphone. Basically, what you want to do is get rid of the record audio and microphone because Oculus does not allow that unless it's for a multiplayer game or some other reason you can specify later on. So what you want to do is get rid of those. So the next thing to do is to basically just copy down everything I have in here, um, and just I think you have to add package equals Centennial or not Centennial, whatever your name is. So you do package equals then type whatever your project name is in here. So what you're actually going to do is go into the player settings and go into other settings, and copy down what the package name is. Use mine's com.talkstudio.central Park Clock Center, and you want to go back over into Video Studios and change whatever you have in here into that, just so like there's no errors in the future. I realize now that that's what it's supposed to be, and so I just want to fix that. So now we're going to go over to the Oculus Developer Dashboard, and you can just open up in any browser. You just gotta search developer.oculus.com. As you can see, we are now in the Oculus Developer Dashboard, and so what you're going to do is log in, and then go into My Apps. It's going to open up this page. You can skip this for now, and then what you want to do is create new app, and just based off what headset you're using, click on that. So I'm using a Quest. And enter your name. So let's just say YouTube test, and create. And then now we're going to be filling out all the information for this. So what you want to do is go into V1 where you saw I clicked. You can give it a name, whatever name you want your project to be. release type. So I went with release on approval. So just as soon as the Oculus people approve it, it's released. And then now we're gonna want to go over into app metadata. Click OK. Uh, no, click save changes. So as you can see, my stuff isn't saved here now. So if we go in the release type, save changes, now it's there. So if we go over to app data and go back, it's still there. So we go to app metadata, then see the names here, write short description for YouTube, copy and paste, same thing. Then so the next thing you want to do is save changes, see it's approved. Go on the specs, you can see mine's a single player game, controllers, use touch controllers, and then just based off of your game, you just keep going down this list, keep filling it out. And once you get through every section, sure you could save changes. If you have everything filled out, you should give a green check mark like this. If not, it'll stay as a white circle. So once you get through everything, I'll show you what to do next. As you can see now, I'm in my own personal project, and so as you can see, I have my test mine's already submitted. For some reason, I was getting a weird like bug where it's saying the recorded audio was in there, but it wasn't in mine. I don't know if this happens. This might happen to you. I just wrote a little like blurb here saying it's not in there. So now I'm gonna be showing you how to submit the build. So as you can see, all my build stuff is here, but unfortunately, you can't upload it through the web page. So what you want to do is search for the Oculus Developer app and download that. Now that we have it open, we're going to sign in, log in, or create an account if you have to. Go into app distribution, click on your project, and you'll see how mine has dates here. Yours should be empty. And so now what we're going to do is download the build and upload it. So once again, we're back in Unity, and what we're going to do is click down here on build. If it says something else, I don't remember what it says exactly, but I think it says switch platform. Do that and then do build. So once you do build, it should open up a page, name it whatever your creation is, and then click save. This does take like 5 to 7 minutes to build, so just like wait. And then once that's done, we're gonna go over to Oculus Developer Hub, and then click upload, and then upload again, and then just select your file. And so what you want to do once you're in here is click upload again, and then select your file. So mine's this one. Click open. You'll see it pops up here. Click next, next again, and upload. Then use. Hopefully, if you did everything right, this doesn't pop up. I'm not sure why this is popping up. It's saying that those settings I removed are in there still. When they're not. So it should say upload successful. So now that it's uploaded into the Unity Developer Hub, you want to go back into the dashboard in whatever web browser you're using, and what you want to do is go into build. Your build should be in here now, so you click on that. In V1, click on that as well, and then scroll down and uh, then you want to go to the very bottom, and you should see submit for approval. So you click that, and then now you just have to wait. It takes a few weeks for them to review it, and then once it does, it's on the App Store.